5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not bad. All right, this thing's got a couple more pages to print, and then we'll start. That way I don't have to talk over the printer too. God, I miss the printers at school. All right, done. All right.
Are you gonna hand out papers now?
I will virtually. I'm going to give you a link for a Google folder. There's a way to do everything virtually, my friends. All right, let me just move this over here. I don't think we can see me that up close. Not bad. All right, so welcome to my abode. I wore a dress shirt. Unlike other teachers I've been in meetings with who are like in like tank tops and, you know, that's just not right. Have you had any other Zoom sessions with any other teachers yet? Me? Just me? That's right. So, hi. This is going to be weird. There's no doubt about it. I have, let's see, where do we want to start? Well, let's start with, well, we obviously, I don't need to explain how Zoom works really, because you're here. The people that would need that are not here probably. I bought a new mouse thing. It's like a pen, but it's a mouse. Yeah. See, look. Yeah. I don't know. I've been cooped up here a while. So let's do this first. Let's get, I'm sure that you guys have questions or concerns about how the rest of the school year is going to look and so forth. As you start meeting with your regular teachers next week, let me start with this. If you want a surefire way to just piss off a teacher, just make their heads explode with anger. Within Dunsmore, I know you're paying attention. I know you're taking notes because this is your thing. I'm pointing at you as if you know where you are on my screen. But anyway, the first thing you want to say is any of this going to be graded? Is it going to count? Say that. Say that. Say that. Because I'm telling you, their heads will pop off, blood will spew out, and then their ghost will come find you and kill you. Yeah. Because the truth is, if it's not an AP course, they can't count it. Nobody can. Because when there's a distinct proportion of kids that don't have internet and have real difficulty getting online, there's just, they can't possibly count it, because then there's you could get, literally you could get a civil rights lawsuit against you for discriminating against folks that don't have as much money as others. So it's not going to count. Just deal with it. So AP courses are different. They have they've given us the green light to count because we have this test thing and so forth. So for me, I'm not collecting anything as usual. It's just going to be a test at the end. Everything we learn remotely will be on the test. If we ever go back to school, when we take a test, it'll be on the test. Cool? That's really how this is going to work. As far as school, they sent out, just recently they sent out their plans. They're going to come back on, the plan is to come back on the 18th of May and quit, I think, on the 18th of June. So a month. I have no idea how they're going to handle the grading. I can speculate. The third marking period grades will probably stand, except if it was me, I'd give you like a week to try to raise your grade if you were failing in particular. But then the rest of that month is going to be the fourth marking period, all like 3 weeks. Or they just extend the third marking period and don't even count a fourth, just make everything based off 3 marking periods. Those are their choices. They'll actually, now that I think about it, the latter might be the way to go. So regardless, for us, we're taking a test when we get back. we'll review a little bit in person, and we're going to get that thing taken care of. The goal is to do that test prior to the AP testing. AP test. Now, I hate College Board. Let's just get that out in the open. So this means something. They're actually doing a really good job of like making accommodations and stuff. Like I have to compliment College Board. You realize how hard that is to do? Really blood-sucking bastard. But they're doing a really good job. They have set up stuff, and they're doing stuff all the time, but they're making it so that they cut the test down to half, just the free response part, and you'll be able to take it online, at home on whatever device you want. There's like lockdown browsers and other security issues and stuff that they got to figure out. Bottom line is, if you're one of the people, and I want to make sure I know that, if you're one of the people actually signed up to take the test and you go to do it, I'll just drive you one of my laptops from my room. And I'll give you I'll change my login just for a couple weeks so that you guys can log in as me, and that gives you admin privileges, and you can get in there and do whatever you need to do to make sure that you can take the AP test. So don't worry, if you're taking the AP test, I'll put on a hazmat suit and come over and tutor you if I have to. I don't really have one yet, but I'm sure Amazon sells it. Not a problem. All right, so does anybody have any questions about, because I know this is the sort of thing that you go-getter students worry about like, don't ask me about senior class. I have no idea what you guys are doing. Good luck. You're going to have your prom and your graduation as a combined event. That's going to be awesome. You're dancing in gowns and drunk as hell. It'd be awesome. It'd be great. Sure. Okay. That was my prom. Sorry. That's different. All right. So I guess we can actually talk about physics-y stuff. The rules are this: when you start next week, the district has said they've set up these times for us. We are 9 a.m. on Tuesdays. Congratulations, 9 a.m. Yesterday, I had a student literally lying in bed looking at the computer screen, just head on a pillow, looking at me. Fish shot. And this was my quote best class. This is my AP Physics 2 kids. I look over and this is what I see. You know Donovan King, give him a hard time for me, because it was a new experience. So let's see. Then that's going to be like first and second period on Mondays, third and fourth on Tuesdays. So that the time frame we have is 9 a.m. to 10:20. I'm supposed to have a class for 25 to 40 minutes in there. Okay. I guarantee you it'll at least be 25. It might be more than 40. This is AP. We're going to go as long as we need. I'm going to try to keep it down to less, because it's hard to teach like this. It's much easier just to do it in screencast. These sessions will be recorded. So my whole comment about being drunk at prom, that's going to be on there too. What are you going to do? So I'll post them up to Schoology. Everything's going to be done through Schoology now. I'll occasionally use Remind, but if I have to send out an announcement, I'm just going to do it on Schoology. I'm assuming every morning you're waking up, eating Pop-Tarts, and checking Schoology for AP Physics, just to see if there's announcements, changes. The calendar's up there. I'm assuming most of you know that because you're here now. Okay. Let's see. So resources. Let's do this now, shall we? All right. So here's a cool feature in Zoom. I can do. There we go. I'm just curious. All right. Now y'all should be able to see my screen. Right? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
No? You can't see my screen.
Okay. I can see it.
Okay. So, oh, by the way, there's a feature in this where you can, hold on, I gotta figure this out, where you can like give me a thumbs up too. I don't know how to do it now though, because I can't find anything, but.
You can go to reactions.
Yeah, I can't see now.
You can click that.
And then, and you can give me a thumbs up, see?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. The other day, the person in the district was running a meeting and asking us to give a thumbs up. Oh, someone's applauding. Thank you. And I just drew a picture of a thumb and put it under the. I'm old. What can I say? So okay. Well, really, you can't. I can't ask the people that have no. But you guys, can you see my screen? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that you can. What else can I do? All right. So let's go with this first. I have created a folder called. Let's see. Oh, I've uploaded the folder called. Hold on, it's here somewhere. My drive. There we go. Called AP1, not summer assignment. I find it here. AP1. It's here. The hell is it? I love Google Drive. Can I tell you that right now? Google Drive is so easy to use. No. All right, I upload. Oh, there. Okay, wait. Okay, we're getting closer. Hold on. Should be. Maybe I did not upload the whole folder then. Okay, that's all right. It's probably just under work and energy then. All right. Pardon me while I search my drive. All right, so I'm going to share this folder with you. And in this folder is going to be all of the stuff that I would hand out normally. And some stuff that I would not normally hand out. For example, up here, I have sections from the textbook. So you can read about any of the topics as well as get videos and so forth. So there's that. They look like, there's section 4. There you go. So that's what they look like. So that's something I normally wouldn't give you, but I will here. Set of free response questions, a couple things of typers, which are these things, the ranking tasks. And right now, a couple multiple choice things in PDF form. So I'll share that with you. And that's the stuff that you're going to actually do. All right, now I will also in Schoology, I'll post screencasts and stuff. And also, this is new. I just started looking at this because I just kind of found out about it. So if you go to the advanced placement and you on YouTube and you subscribe to them, I guess, right? See, like this. They have put in a bunch of real teachers, not lame ass ones like me, teaching stuff. I'm looking to see what they have in terms of work and energy. There we go, rotational kinetic energy. So yeah, they have a bunch of lessons in here and they're adding more all the time. So I don't see anything for energy right now. It looks like they're focusing on rotational stuff, which is going to be on the test. And what was the other? Oh, and momentum. I got to see if momentum's on there. So but certainly they got rotational stuff. They're probably working from the end back. So AP has cut off some of the things that we have to deal with. We don't have to deal with at least one of the units is we don't have to deal with. I can't remember. It's towards the end. Oh, electricity. None of the electricity stuff. They cut that out of the exam. So they also cut waves out, which we already did. Oops. Yeah. So, but not springs and pendulums. So that's still on there. So we've covered that. We've got to do, finish up energy, do momentum, and then do all the stuff with rotation, which is just the same as the stuff we've been doing, except things spin instead of moving across the room or whatever. So, all right. Any questions so far? No? Let me share the let me share this folder with you. Let's do that. So let me share that folder with you now. I can find it. There we go. All right. I'm sharing as we speak. Work and energy. Cool. All right. So I just sent you something via Schoology to access that. You don't have to do that right now. So what I want to do is this. We are going to, I'm not going to keep you much longer because I want to do screencasts for you and so forth. But here's the stuff I want you to do. Ready? Let's see if this works. So first, open that Google folder. I'm going to do it right now, but once we're done, this is what I want you to do. Hold on, don't move. There you go. All right, open the Google folder. If you have the ability to print them, great. If not, just look at them on the screen. That's one of the downfalls of this is the inability to get your paper copies. All right, this is what I want you to work on. So you're going to do the following. You are going to we're going to work on let's do the typers first. And let's break it up a little bit. Let's do the first first 20. All right. Now remember, I don't see you again until maybe Friday. So on Fridays, if you didn't catch it, I am doing office hours, an hour. By the way, they only tell me I need to do a half an hour, but I'm doing an hour because I love you guys. So I'm trying to also, I'm actually doing 3 hours because I'm doing one for each class so that you guys get as much attention as you can. So your guys' session this week is the 10 to 11 session. I'm going to rotate it. The week after that, yours is going to be the 11 to 12 session. And it's all on your calendar in Schoology. Right over here. Your calendar will look a little different because I have both the session for period 3 and the session for period 7 up here, for example. Do you see the calendar thing over here? That's where they are. To join any session, it's right in here where it says links for class meetings. I also give you the ability to join all the help sessions. So let's say you oversleep on a day when you have the 9 a.m. one. If you want to join one of the other sessions, that's fine. I'll probably give priority to the other folks, but your chances are there'll only be a few people anyway. If you can't make one of our class meetings, like someone's away on a Tuesday or something, but you can make Thursday, then show up at 7th period. Congratulations, you can join 7th period. Not really much point to coming to AP Physics 2, but hey, if you want to, feel free. So that's how that's going to work. Let's do, let's do the first 20 typers. I will try to get you some answers for those. They're not readily available, so I'll have to sit down and do them. Also, you have, and I guess, yeah, also, if you get stuck on anything at any time, let me know, and we can, I can do this. I can set up a meeting in no time at all, and meet with you real quick if you have a question on something, or I can screencast an answer to something, like how I got to something, or if there's a topic that you're feeling like you just don't get, I could do something like that. But I would go ahead and focus on these. You get stuck on some of them, let me know, because what this is going to tell me is, it's been so long now, I don't know exactly what subtopics in energy I've gotten to you and which ones I haven't. And so as you go through these, if 6 people are like, I don't know how to do this one, that I'll realize, oh, I didn't really teach them that topic, and I'll be able to give it to you. So I need you to go through and find out what you don't know in there and what you're struggling with. So that will help us fill up all the gaps that we have. I figure we'll do a week and a half of, maybe 2 of energy, and then we're gonna blitz through momentum and then rotational. We'll get it done. We'll find a way to get it done. So let me go back to the different view. There we go. Okay, and I'll let you see me again, because that's why you all came here. I know. Wait, there we go. All right. So I don't think there's much point in me trying to teach anything right now. It's easier to be done with screencasts, but I just want to make sure everybody, hey, Berg, so we do about Berg, you comb your hair or something finally? That's what you're doing. It's okay. So Berg was there shirtless, but he didn't want to intimidate any of us. So, okay. So I think for now, we don't, unless you guys have any questions for me that I can answer, I'll let you guys go. I do have the ability to kick anybody out of the meeting at any time. And Evan, don't think my cursor isn't right over you right now.
Why?
Why not? All right. So, any questions?
Where the what is it called? The thing you sent us. Where is it?
It should be in. Let's take a look. It should be in Schoology. In our course. Here at the bottom, there it is. I'll bring it up. So, work and energy folder link. So if you just open that up, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
All right, if you open it up and click on the link, it should share. You should be able to go right. It should put it in your Google folder.
Can you give us permission, or is that just me?
The link should be your permission.
No,
Try
it says
it.
request.
I tried it, and it said I needed permission.
Really? Well, let's go figure
Yeah.
that shit out. Hold on. Work. All right. So let's see. There we go. See what it does now. Refresh the page. Try it again. Because I apparently didn't have the link sharing thing on, even though I shared a link with you, which is weird. Why did it let me do that? All right, hold on. Is it the same link? Has anybody tried this yet? Nobody. Because if I click on it, it's going to take me to it because I already have permission because I made it.
It worked.
It worked? All right, sweet.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to hear. All right, good.
Yeah, it worked.
All right, good. Good. All right, so there, I would work on the typers one, the bigger of the two. There's 2 files in there. Don't worry about the addendum yet. That's got springs in it. We'll do that definitely next week. What I would do after that, if you're done that, I would go on just one of the multiple choice things. Multiple choice 1. You can continue with the typers. That'd be boring. So I would do 20 of the typers and then jump to the multiple choice if I got time. Cool. All right. Thank you, Evan, for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Oh, well done. Okay, you guys are getting to know how to use this. All right, folks. Here endeth the meeting then. I will, please be in touch. If there's anything that's not clear, just shoot me a text or send me I'm actually going to check my messages on Schoology. I promise. I promise. All right. If you know anybody that wasn't in the class, that normally, you're sitting here or whatever, and you have their cell number, say, hey, we're doing classes. You want to join us? And, have them contact me. I'm going to try to contact them right now, but we'll see. All right, guys. Peace.